Okay, so we're going to go over EMS Professional, which is the college's master schedule program, and how we know what's going on in the building and how we know what we need to set up and what the setups are. But before we do that, we need to log on to the schedule account, which is the only way you can access it. You can't access it from your private account. So to do that, we need the username is schedule right there, and the password is Roanoke4 at the moment. That can change, so if Roanoke 4 is not working, ask Diane for the password and she'll give it to you. Now we need to click EMS Professional and type in my user ID, and the password for everybody is usually Roanoke. Okay, and there are several things we can do with this. The first is we can print out room cards, which you go to reports and then daily room cards, and then you go to the day that you want to print them out for. We put these next to the doors for every room so people know what's going on in the room, and if there are events in the room or not. And there's the Alumni Gym, the pool, and there's Patterson, and there are just two things in the building today. Then we can go to the setup worksheet, which is how we tell what the setup for the room are. Setup worksheet gives us the AV, how many chairs, how many tables, where to put them, how they want it, just stuff like that. Usually that would be under each room, but there isn't any AV or stuff being used today, but usually it's right under each room. And then we can go to the book up in the top left corner, and the book shows us everything that's in the building for that day. Today's a slow day, but we can go to a more active day, which would be next week. We have a conference coming in, and the ballroom's being used, the cavern's being used. Founders, it's just you go down and find the room you want and then see if it's being used. And if it's being used, there will be a setup. Let's go to a day where there is a setup. We'll go to a wedding that we had a couple weeks ago. We'll go to the ballroom and then the wedding. And there's options, there's AV, furniture needs. Those are the two that we mainly deal with. The furniture needs for this one were 100 chairs and 10 rounds and 5 portable cafe tables. And let's go to the AV, which is right here, Campus AV. And for the wedding they had a podium with a mic and a screen down on a laptop. So those are just some of the things that you can do with EMS, and that's EMS.